Morning, everyone. Ready to start the week? In the world today, and particularly in India, we respect everyone with all their beliefs and values, and we love to appreciate their way of living, their way of doing things, way of approaching, let's say, our day-to-day living. You love to wear a blazer and pants. You love to wear, let's say, kurta pajama. You love to wear a sari. You love to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken or golgappa or pav bhaji, and everything is a mixture of India. India appreciates everyone. And there is so much to learn from each one of the ways of being one with the people, with God, with each other. So yours and my idea in this school is to let the children know to be one with this universe called the global citizenship, is to appreciate each one of their ways, and that is called acceptance. Acceptance with respect, with love. You had a beautiful presentation today. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is called second coming of Jesus Christ. What does it mean? Firstly, did it happen? Yes, it did happen. And you will find similar such great masters in all religion where they have resurrected themselves. It has got a great meaning. And that meaning is that whatever you may be right now or you may have been yesterday, that you could resurrect yourself and change yourself towards betterment. And towards that, those values of human excellence, like just now, the team glorified, let's say, the concept of love. Love is giving. Love is not grabbing, not taking. Love is not holding. Let's say the concept of forgiveness. If you look, Jesus showed it to us. When did he come in? When there was a chaos. The Romans, the Greek, and there was an utter anarchy there. So, Son of God was born. And notice, all the great masters, look at Buddha, born in a king's family, but became what? He became absolutely so-called pauper. He gave up everything. Look at Jesus, born in a manger and went on to become the Lord of the. Look at Muhammad. Look at great masters like Paramahansa Ramakrishna. Each one of them, they come from a very simple background or came from a very rich background but became simple. So simplicity is where Jesus is born. And that Jesus simplicity has to be in yours and my heart. The Jesus, second coming of Jesus Christ, there are some beautiful books in the library as well as in my office. Please have a look sometime. In the volume 1, there are 2 volumes, is talking about Jesus Christ's sojourn in India. He walked all the way with Mother Mary, which is not recognized by many, but there are huge researches done, and all by the Western Christians. I am one of the blessed to have quite a few of them. Have a look at them. They walked Jesus and Mary. In Pakistan, as per the research, Mother Mary left a body, and it's there in Pakistan and Lahore, between Peshawar and Lahore. Jesus continued to walk, and they started from there all the way from Jerusalem to come to India. Why India? Somewhere around 3rd century AD, it was by the priests talked about contemplation, reflection, and meditation. Now, towards this, the seed is what? Being able to, when you reflect, when you contemplate, or when you meditate, what are you doing? We sit. Just sit. But what are we doing? Most of us, if you see this term called meditation, anybody you ask today, it's quite a common thing, and everybody talks about meditation, meditation. Anything that you're doing, you say, that's my meditation time. But Jesus has talked about what is meditation. He's talking about, if you read something from the Bible or from Quran or Bhagavad Gita or Guru Granth Sahib, and think about it and do some activities towards the Almighty or the God or Allah, whichever way, it is not meditation. It is thinking about that passage. It is thinking about God. They're not bad, they're very good, very nice, but it is not meditation. Reflection is, this is around 3rd century, the church has brought out this. Read something, contemplate on that. And then went on to call reflection. What you and I, all of us do, all the monks do, most of us, who have devoted their life for God, what do? Is called reflection. It's not meditation. Reflection is thinking about good things, thinking about purity, thinking about truth, thinking about God, thinking about maybe some God's master, representative, taking repetitive names, showing love for them, a way of living with purity, thinking about purity. These are all reflections, and that's what most of us do. Whereas in meditation, you start with that reflection, you continue to do that, but then from there comes a time when from your restless body, restless mind, you suddenly find you yourself, same person who is to be so restless, something is to bite your bottom and you'll have to get up and open the window, close the window, switch off the fan or switch on the fan, or thinking about something, who's pressing the bell, my baby is over there. From all that disturbed state of mind, you will certainly find that you are becoming very tranquil. Jesus has talked about in the 2nd volume. He says, if ye shall have faith, ye is what, that is you, shall have faith, nothing shall be impossible to you. Nothing. And notice, same thing is given in Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 10, verse 15. And in the Holy Bible and the Holy Bhagavad Gita, they're talking, in Holy Quran, they're talking Jesus as the Messiah of God. And there, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling Arjuna that if you surrender to me, I shall give you everything which comes to your mind. I will not really give it to you. I'll make sure nobody takes it away from you. It will always stay with you. It's called Yoga Kshema. Have a look at this contemplative study of all of them. Notice, baptized in Jordan and traveled to India. How much of their single-mindedness towards helping the people in this book. And there is a film if you go to WhatsApp, if you go to YouTube and type Jesus lived in Kashmir or lived in India. Think for a second, just reflect on it, meditate on the cause. Why did he come to India? Paramahansa Ramakrishna, great saint of India, the guru of Swami Vivekananda, he became Christian and practiced 3 years Christianity, and he had long conversation with Jesus Christ. Babaji, Paramahansa Yogananda, you know that we amongst all the spiritual leaders, we also believe in them. Paramahansa Yogananda had months of conversation and meditation with Jesus Christ, and the Second Coming of Jesus Christ book in 2 volumes written by him is all with his conversation with Jesus. Meaning these are not just some imaginary and a group of people say do it like that, or somebody says do it like this, or somebody says do it like that. They're all actually proceeding towards one. But that journey we have to take. If we don't take the journey, then that all forgiving, all powerful, whatever comes to your mind to take away your suffering, the sickness and the disease and the misery. We don't want misery. We want what? Bliss. So in all religion there are 3 simple equivalence. Everybody has a symbol. All the religion have a symbol, which is common is what? The word symbol. Maybe different symbol. They have a way, a different way from each other, but notice all of them are focused towards one center. And they have a process. You have to do the process, which is let's say kindness, love, be kind. Notice all religion talks about be kind to children, be kind to poor, give them, be good with see the divinity, God in your partner, in your children, in your parents, in your enemies. So what did Jesus say? Love thy neighbor. Why should you love your neighbor? You should rob them, steal them, throw your kachra from your house into their house, no? This is what many people do. So they're all the process. And 2 words is talking about the resurrection, meaning you shall be one with God in this life alone, provided you proceed with it. You need to proceed. So Holy Week has started. In India, you have lots of celebrations related to having fun, merriment, and along with that, focus, concentration. When you focus concentration, you come to a stage which suddenly you will find all these so-called junk, the thoughts, the disturbances will go away. Something will happen. The first people will suddenly see you're always smiling. And your eyes are sparkling and looking straight at people, not shifty eyes. You're beaming. And you'll find everybody would love to come and sit next to you. And that's the time when suddenly all these barriers go away and you're one with God. This process is available to all of us called resurrection. Sometimes you need to stop. Think about it. When you start contemplating about it, go on to reflections, you will find great discoveries, great things will happen through you. After all, what did Isaac Newton do? He kept thinking and thinking about why did the apple fall. A great thing happened. He became the world's top Nobel laureate, Nobel physicist. So, great things will happen from you and nobody's support. Look into the children, and there is nothing called impossible. So the first law goes ahead and says, everything is possible. Jesus is saying, if you will have faith, nothing shall be impossible to you. Take on the journey. There are the beautiful, lots of books are available. That is called Shravanam. In ancient India, Vedanta talks about 3 steps to reach the meditative state and oneness with God. First is Shravanam. Shravanam is not just listening, but Shravanam is also reading holy text. Read them. It doesn't matter which text. All of them have tremendous facility. If you're comfortable by reading something, do that. Then call it Mananam. Mananam is what we talk about contemplation, talk about reflection. You keep thinking about it. And then is Nididhyasana, which is called meditation. Anything that you want to do well in your life, you notice you need to concentrate. Whether play sitar or sing a song or play cricket or cook a beautiful dish, you have to concentrate. And that concentration brings out that human excellence from you. I would recommend take your time little out. In each celebration, appreciate those people who believe in something. It doesn't mean you have to give a gift. If you feel like giving a gift, good idea. They would love it. But you can give a gift simply by a compliment, as saying something nice, by reading something first, not just empty. Read a few lines and you say, I thought about it. The second, you could write down a little note. That's also giving. You could also give a hug, and most importantly, see the beauty in them, not seek perfection in them, but to see the perfection in those. We wish you good luck in a holy week.